can only predict the average of all the possible futures that may happen. So my solution to this is something called JEPA, that stands for Joint Embedding Predictive Architecture. And that's what it looks like. Okay, you may not immediately spot the difference with the generative architecture, so let me make that more obvious. On the left, generative architectures. The function that you're minimizing during training is basically a prediction error, right? So predict y, observe x, observe y during training, and just train the system to predict y. Okay, this is like supervised learning. Except y is part of x if it's a sequence. Okay, so it's self-supervised. This works for discrete y, it doesn't work for continuous bidimensional y. On the right, you have the joint embedding predictive architecture. So now both x and y are run through encoders. And what the encoders do is that they compute an abstract representation of both x and y. Okay, the encoders might be different. And then you make the prediction, you perform the prediction in that representation space. Now this is a much easier problem to solve in many ways because there are many details in the world that are completely unpredictable. And what a JEPA architecture will do is basically find an abstract representation of the world so that all the stuff that cannot be predicted is eliminated from that representation. Think of the encoder function as some sort of function with invariance so that the variability of the input y that correspond to things you just cannot predict are eliminated in the representation space, right?